Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020. Brand new series here. This is the Women's Tour. It's episode number 2 of this career mode Let's Play. Kai Schmid heading out 56 Prologer, and this is all 100% Prologue. It's just over 1 kilometer in length. That's it. Times are really close. Unfortunately, though, we are significantly down on time compared to everybody else because of our ratings. It's flat out 99 all the way. Top Perez, last place at 11 seconds. I wasn't flat out 99 all the way. I started mid 80s and then kind of ramped it up. And then with sheer realized that you can go flat out 99 all the way. Do it here. A 50 Prologue. Nice +1 race day condition, but at 53, literally can't get much worse, as in 50 is the lowest you could possibly go. And Do It is right on that mark, other than the race day condition bonus, 10 seconds behind. So we're already looking at an entire team of about 10 seconds behind across the board, and that's going to be a real problem as we go forward, because this is our biggest sponsor objective of the entire season prior to the sighting period. 3.5 stars. And we've got to finish in the top 10 of this 4-5 stage race. Is it 4 or 5? It's 4. 4 stage race. 1.7 kilometers in length today. And we're going to start from the back foot. Now, my realistic goal for this is not to finish in the top 10, which is the actual sponsor objective. I would like to crack the top 25. If I could do that, if I can get somebody into the top 25, it's only a partial failure, and we won't see a major drop in our evaluation. We'll see a drop, but it won't be major, and I can handle that. It would be great if we can get into the top 10. Just saying that it's going to be tough to do. Very tough to do. Klaus, by the way, only 4 seconds off the pace. Does Moke have a chance? I mean, these are obviously our top couple of riders at this point. Klaus, a 59, a 60 today. That's not a good Prologue rating at all, but for my team, currently, that's not that bad. Moke is a 58. Probably has our best flat rating, certainly has our best sprint rating. Mountain's a 59. That's actually better than a lot of her teammates. So Klaus and Moke are probably our leaders, so hopefully we can be within about 5 or 6 seconds here. Whoa, Moke! What? 2 seconds down. 2 seconds. Summer, Moke. Yes, thank you. We are still in this race. Okay, well, at this point, Moke is hands down leader the rest of the way. We are going to work for her throughout. She's got our best ratings, which aren't good, but they're almost they're not almost tolerable. The downhill rating is the only thing that is, but definitely better than her teammates. She was our top rider coming in. She's already leveled up 2 months into the game, so a 62 overall is definitely better than we can muster. And this, by the way, is our top 6 riders currently. Each stage gets progressively tougher in this race, so my goal is to get time when and where I can, and I think literally the only place that's going to happen is right here on stage number 1. So, stage 2, that is. So Moke, who is just 2 seconds down overall, I'm going to see if we can go bag 6 seconds. So I want Moke to go forward and see if we can get through those first 2 sprint points and gain a little bit of time. 5 or 6 seconds, hopefully, and then immediately drop back to the peloton and hope that we can survive to the end of the stage and then just be in the group. Now, meanwhile, let's set up our support team. So I'm guessing Klaus, yes. Do It is terrible, so Sheer or yes. Okay, yes to Sheer. Schmidt, go ahead, and then we'll set these up. Really? You're calling that in the peloton? You're not calling this one attack group. Oh, let's attack again here. There we go. We have a little separation.
There's a breakaway.
Okay, group of 3 currently. Arzufi, Silva, Sadre, Pereira. 17-second gap.
Themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
Yeah, let's keep working. 15 seconds, 17 seconds. Okay, it's going the right direction. 25 seconds. Half a minute. And we are now 11 kilometers away from that first sprint point. We've opened up a 40-second gap.
Attack! It's a good moment to
Here
show
comes
the
the
team
next
colors.
round of attacks. This is not good. It's a long enough stage that I'm hoping once a break is properly established that the field will set up a bit. It's not your typical short
There's no more than a
stage
minute between the breakaway
like you
and the
see in a
pack.
lot of the women's
Some team
races, which
managers
then
must
stay
appreciate
intense
the
from
fact that
beginning
there
to
is a
end.
breakaway, given
Okay,
that
the gap's a
pack has
minute,
increased
and we have
its speed.
3K till that first checkpoint. We are guaranteed to pick up some seconds here. I'd like to get all 3, but I'm going to have to wait till late because Moke really does not have a lot of energy to go. We're in that prime position right at the front. We do not want to come back off the front, so elbow flick. Go ahead and start your sprint from there. Going backwards would not be good. Second over the line. She ran out of energy a little early there. Hopefully we're over. Wow, we're still only a minute 4 away. Okay, we're starting to back off some. Hopefully the peloton backs off. Either way, we've got 2 seconds now. We're equal on best time currently.
The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the
I
breakaway.
do not have much left in the tank though. Do not care about the KOM at all. Minute 7. It's still 20k away from that next checkpoint. I don't think we're going to be around for that. Group splitting. There's another group off the front. Peloton looks like it's sat up a little bit actually, so maybe, just maybe, I can begin to recover here.
That's more than 2 minutes separating them.
Because we are Peloton's 2:30 behind that front rider now. We're 50 seconds behind them, but now it's a group of 4 chasing, and I'm starting to recover. This will be good if we can get to a group of 5. There it is. It's together. 3 minutes ahead of the pack. And yes, recovery is now going to take place. .243. We're on the flat. 10k to go. We're going to recover. And we're going to go compete for 3 more seconds. Okay. 4.5k to go. Energy slightly better off than last time, or
Really
really roughly the same. 3k to go.
Slowed right down.
Okay, we're already on the front. That's not good. But if we go hard, we're going to continue to ride on the front. Hey, I said sprint. Oh, come on, Moke. I said sprint and she didn't go. I said sprint, she didn't go. We're not going to get any seconds on this one. Damn it. Sit up. Sit up. Go back to the pack. Okay, well, we gained 2 seconds. I'm happy with the 2 seconds. Could have, should have been more. I was on the front. I was not wanting to attack yet, but that's why I increased the pace a bit so that we would continue to work on the front and that nobody else would want to overtake us as we approached the sprint point. I clicked the damn button and nothing happened. Wow, really? I'm coming back at the group? I'm riding a 44. Let's ride a 40. Oh man. That is so disappointing. And actually I get the extra disappointment at the moment that I'm riding at such a slow pace and I'm not losing the breakaway group and the peloton's not really closing me down. 120k to go. Let's go ahead and grab water now. Let's also send DeWitt back to get water. This is now about survival. I'm not trying to hang on to that last sprint point. It's so far away. And you can see just how much we struggle if we're not in the optimal position. My best rider couldn't even beat one of the other 4 in the breakaway. Finally starting to come back towards the group inside a minute. And there you go. Finally back in the peloton. And top Perez. Go ahead and protect. Alright. Well, that was not good. But it wasn't entirely bad either. Look, we're going to face a difficult scenario over and over again this season and probably next season as well. Okay? Life is going to be tough for this team for a while. We picked up 2 seconds. We're equal on the lead right now. We've got an advantage over a whole lot of riders. Now, we just need to survive. We're not going to win anything. You saw just how bad that effort was with our best rider. We couldn't beat 2 other riders on the first sprint point. We managed to beat 1. We couldn't beat any riders on the second sprint point. And again, both of those attempts were with our best rider that we have. So, we're not going to be picking up any accolades this season. This is all survival and just getting some amount of evaluation from the sponsor. Because I don't want to lose the sponsor we have. The sponsor that is literally our own. I mean, we're riding with Decathlon Gamer on the front and back of the jersey. Alright, DeWitt is pretty tired here. 50k to go. This is a good time to use up what DeWitt has left. Get some water. Moke is doing pretty well considering we wasted a lot of extra energy early on. Sheer is looking very good right now, so that's probably our top lead-out rider. A +2 on that race day condition is helping. Top Perez is looking okay. Klaus is looking okay. Schmid and DeWitt look like they might not be around by the time we hit the end of the stage, especially with 2 short little hills coming up. First one just after the sprint point. One more on the lead up towards the finish. Like I said, I don't think those 2 are going to last too long, but if we still have 4 riders towards the end, I should be able to, at the very least, get Moke in a position to not lose time. See just how much that hurt us. Field actually splitting a little bit here. Let's now set ourselves up for kind of the run in towards the end. So we'll go about an 86 here. The rest of the breakaway is still away. It's still 54 seconds to them with just 16k to go. But they really shouldn't last long. Hasn't been a hard chase today though. Really hasn't. So will we pull them back? Well, let's do this last little hill. The moment we do, we're going to set ourselves up for the run-in. So DeWitt, go ahead and gel. Who's my other one? Schmid. No, this hill's not bad. Pace isn't that bad right now either. And there you go. Okay, 10k to go.
There are just 10 kilometers left.
And we're set up for a sprint. Moke. I think Klaus is the top sprinter, yes. And then Sheer, who's looking very good today. Top Perez. Okay, Schmid. You're going to use your gel. DeWitt's done. DeWitt's got nothing left. So on to Kayla Schmid. That's fine because it's 10k. 10k to the finish. Schmid really does not have much left in the tank though. So nice and easy. Breakaways on this same side of the road that I'm on, so we're going to have to watch out for that a little bit. Top Perez, what happened? There we go.
The little promenade is over. The group has been overhauled.
Okay, 5k to go. Hello. Gel, everybody, gel. It's 4.3k already. Schmid, accelerate. There we go, on to top res. This is full 99s from here. Okay, 2.8. And we've got some technical stuff coming up, so we want to push. See if we can't get out front a little bit. Now 2K to go, and we're down to the last 2 riders, but sheer, we're a little off from where we want to be. Okay, 1K to go. Klaus and Moke in a decent position. Okay, Moke, go ahead and go 700 meters. Klaus is getting a better run in here.
He really had to fight for that one.
Looks like we can pull off top 10s in a sprint. Only just. Klaus gets 10th, Moke gets 12th. That's where we were on that last stage with that type of finish. A better lead out, a better position. One more bike length is 3 or 4 more positions. It's that lead up to it. We don't have a flat rating. We can't get out in front, especially with still having some kind of energy left for the run-in. So at this point, squeaking out top 10s is about all we're going to be able to manage without a few more levels. But that's 2 stages down, and we're going to be in a strong position. There it is, Summer Moke, 7th place. So you got some time bonuses here, the top 5. And we find ourselves equal on time with the winner of stage 1. We'll see if we can maintain this. Stage 3 is going to be a little tougher, and then stage 4 is going to be really tough for our team.
The pace is really hot, so for the moment, we shouldn't see too many attacks. Aha!
With 18K to go here on stage number 3. The story on this one is it's still a sprint stage, but looking at the profile, it's clearly uphill.
And there's an attack at the front. He could go all the way.
That's where we get into those danger zones for our team. Breakaway, 4 riders left of the original 5, but they're down to just 30 seconds, so they are not a threat. We are going to set ourselves up, and again, we ride for Moke, who we're going to try to help get over the line. Let's see. Top Perez has a 58 mountain. Sheer is the top climber, so Sheer will lead us out. Then Top Perez. And then of what's left, DeWitt's on a +2. Is it going to be Klaus or Schmid? I think Klaus is looking a little weaker right now. So Klaus, you're up first. Gel up right away. You're not going to last long. Let's see if an 88 can help bring you forward. Most of our team is on this left-hand side. Klaus, you're not even ahead of Schmid right now. Okay, 89 will go a little harder. Schmid, I think we're going to start to gel up fairly soon. Klaus isn't going to last too long.
10 kilometers remaining.
There we go. Klaus gets us out front here. That's a good thing. And gently not hurting anybody else. So we're going to hold that 89 as long as we can. Already starting to see some definite undulation here. And Klaus is done. Okay, Schmid. I think we're going to roll a 91 now because we are getting closer. That is not a 91, that's a 0. Why is it being so finicky today? That was an energy gel button click. Okay, so Schmid rolls out. There's still 2 breakaway riders left up ahead. But we're getting closer. Okay, DeWitt not getting hurt by the 91, so that's good for us. 6K to go. We're going to start rolling a little bit harder here.
The pack is back on level terms with the breakaway
Okay,
group.
the rest of the breakaway group has been brought in. I've got my team in an optimal position here with 5K to go. So Schmid, 95. We are not going to win this stage, okay? Don't start thinking anything along those lines, but we are going to push and try to stay near the front because we need to support Moke in that bit. 3K to go. 3K to go. This is coming out pretty good. DeWitt starts our attack. Okay. 3 riders left. 2K to go. Slight uphill. We just don't want to lose time. We want to be somewhere in or around the top 10. 1.6. See just how quickly Top Perez only lasted about 500 meters there. So sheer. Follow. 1.5. Okay, we're coming up over that little hill section. Here comes a couple of attackers. It's okay if a couple riders get away. What we can't have is...
The pace seems much too
There we
high
go.
for many
Now,
riders.
Moke in a strong position here. Can you accelerate? Let's get same time. 28 riders left in this front group. I'd love to see a split behind us. See some riders lose some time. Sheer, 9th. Moke, 10th. Again, we managed to get 2 riders into the top 10. There's a gap right there behind Top Perez. Please. Oh, I'd love to see that given. It's classified a sprint stage, though. It's not going to happen. As expected, time gaps were not given. In fact, only 7 riders lost any time on that stage, even though we saw all sorts of splits there at the finish. But it was a sprint stage, so as a result, everybody ultimately gets same time. Moke, 9th place now at 11 seconds as the stage winners, breakaway riders, get some time bonuses again. We're still in a good position heading into the last stage. The last stage, though, is going to be a whole lot harder, and with no time gaps given on this stage, we haven't been able to strengthen our position at all. So ultimately, I want to try to hang on to a top 25, but a top 10 would be nice. Final stage, and this is one I've got to be really careful on. It doesn't take much to get dropped in a small peloton like this. Just 95 riders in it, 8 in the breakaway. They have a 3-minute gap. One big climb, and we're coming up on it right now. I easily could lose some riders on this climb because we have really bad mountain ratings. Schmid is a 56 in the mountains. Schmid could get dropped, even though we're not pushing right now. I'm really glad we're not pushing right now because that's going to increase my chances. Pace isn't bad, but you can see Schmid and DeWitt, even though we're not pushing, even though we're riding easy, we still have 7K to go to the top. You can see how they are actually hurting quite a bit on this climb. I'm just really glad that there is no push, because otherwise half of our team would get dropped on this climb and we'd never see them again. Once we're through this, which it looks like we've made it, luckily, again, pace, not bad. Once we're through this, we have 3 more categorized climbs, but there's a lot of undulation towards the finish after that last sprint point, which it's definitely rolling hills through there, but more downhill than uphill. Once you get through that last sprint point, there are 4 successive uphill sections with shorter downhill sections in between. And ultimately, that's a good bit of uphill elevation change from there to the finish over that last 40K or so. That tempo's pushing with our quality of rider, with our weak mountain ratings. It's possible that all 6 riders are dropped. Moke has a +1 today. Could and should help. 2 best support climbers, though, Sheer, Top Perez, both negative race day conditions. You can see just going through this climb, slightly more pace. You can see just how much we are struggling, and we need to step this up because we are now at the back of the peloton here. And look, everybody. Oh, come on, Moke. Moke just crashed. Moke just crashed. Schmid. Wait for this rider. Still on the ground. And if you haven't noticed, I always ride near the front, and there's a reason for it. It's for times like these. We are 3 minutes behind the peloton. Moke's done. There is no way that Moke is getting back. 3 minutes. We lost 3 minutes on that crash before Moke got going again. So now what? Now we've got to try to ride for somebody else. Sheer, 20 seconds down overall. Top res is 24. Those are the two climbers that we have. 21, 217. Schmid has the best time at 18 down. I don't think we're going to make it back here. I don't even think we're going to get close to coming back. 2.5 minutes down now. Pulled back 30 seconds.
For many riders.
I think we need to try to get back. They're not chasing that hard right now. Still 66K to go. We've got this hill coming up. I'm going to have Schmid and Klaus working, trying to bring us back. Okay. Plus we've got Wright, who is definitely better than the others, but Wright really hasn't contributed anything as of yet. 63K to go. What is the gap down to? No, it's 250. We pulled back
more than 2 minutes
15 seconds.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed. We're starting the last third of the race.
Let's see, other riders go in the wrong direction, which is a bad sign. Klaus and Schmid, just that little hill, nearly destroyed them. Okay, blinking red already. 55K to go. We need water. Do it. Go ahead and take care of that for this group. And Schmid, go ahead and get the water here.
The lead is being cut.
Moke's only chance is if these riders can bring it back. But we're right back at 3 minutes behind. So the peloton just accelerated slightly. And then we're making zero progress. 92 effort is a lot. But 92 effort with a 59 flat and a 59 flat, it's like 80 effort compared to other riders. The pace that they're able to put in. There's the peloton, though. No, that's not the peloton. That is a chase group that was dropped.
The lead over the pack is dwindling.
So I will look it up here. 67, chasing 8.
Don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
We could have a situation, based on time, that we could see ourselves in the top 25 with one of these riders, as a lot of riders are going to lose time. Like Moke, which Schmid and Klaus both just got dropped. So Moke now riding solo. We dropped a few of those riders. Okay, we're gonna have to go auto. There's no way. The gap's actually grown. It's grown by 45 seconds. So that's it. Do it. It's about to get dropped by this group. So again, kind of my best hope here is that Top Perez and Sheer, that one of them survives and the group's small enough that somehow puts us into the top 25. I don't think there's any way we're going to see the top 10, but it is our two best climbers. DeWitt's still alive, but only just. The breakaway's starting to
another attack in the leading group.
Break up. So, Top Perez on a -1. Resistance is a 59. Mountains a 58. 51 resistance on Sheer. Mountain rating's better, but the 51 resistance is going to... we're going to have to ride for Top Perez at a 58 mountain rating. Ouch. Peloton's back up to 55, so actually some of the riders are coming back at us, but Moke isn't. Moke is now almost 5 minutes behind. Breakaway's getting close, and we're starting the climbs. Our 4 successive climbs. DeWitt going out the back. Sheer, your turn to protect Top Perez. And now our hopes are dwindling. Oh, that crash to Moke.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as
That hurts
pacemakers
so
for the
much.
pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway
3 climbs to go. Sheer is not going to last past the next climb. Down to 39. Oi, oi, oi. Slow down, slow down. Big acceleration here. This is hurting. There goes Sheer as we hit the top. 44 chasing 1 as we pulled in all but the last rider of the break. Now it's 29. Sheer goes out the back. Do it. There you go. Top Perez just barely though, and we're looking at top 30 right now. We need a top 25, so we are not going to waste energy. We are going to get dropped on this next climb, and we're just going to try to squeeze out a top 25 type time. We're going to gel up now. This is the harder of the 2 climbs that remain, even though it's a category 4. It's longer, and it continues after the categorization period is done. We've got to stay ahead of that 15 chase riders, though Sheer is there at least to help out if something happens. So Top Perez, I'm going to try an 83 here. It's fine if 10, 15 riders go up the road, as long as I don't go... That's 20 riders up the road. That's not quite what I was hoping for on that. Top Perez barely hanging on this climb. Now we're definitely riding for just top 20.
And they keep on
top
attacking.
25, that is.
Anyone that's low on gas definitely
Still
won't
1
be
climb
able
to
keep
go,
up.
and Top Perez
There are
has
just
nothing
10
left.
kilometers
See, a lot of these riders are struggling, but I'm going to have to beat half of this group to the finish. And hope that there's time gaps favoring us, because Top Perez is 24 seconds down overall in 95th, which is pretty dang low on the order. So if we finish as a group, chances are we're going to be 9th or 10th or 8th on time, and that's going to place us outside of the top 25. So Top Perez. Nope, nope.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
Come on, come on.
We're into the last 5 kilometers.
Did not get any separation. The group is still intact. Yeah, it's not good for us. There won't be any time gaps. It's all about whether there's separation or not. We dropped 1 rider. So at this point, I think we're looking at about 29th, 28th overall. 2.2K to go.
There we go. The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up.
Come on, Top Perez. Come on. Can you get a tiny separation over this group? If they don't care, can you gain like 5 seconds? No, you cannot. Oh, crap. You're going to lose time even. You're going to lose time on the group. Ouch. There was another slight uphill there at the finish. Okay, Moke's crash absolutely just destroyed our chances, as half of our team was eaten up trying to bring Moke back in. And then Top Perez was our strongest climber, finishing 29th on the stage, right where I figured we were, meaning just outside of the top 25. And definitely not picking up any time anywhere, so 29th is likely going to be right about where our finish is, or worse. Yeah, we ended up losing 18 seconds right there on the sprint to the finish as well to make it worse. 29th overall. So we didn't even squeeze into the top 25, which was really what I was aiming for. I knew what we're up against. That crash made it a whole lot harder. We couldn't sacrifice one rider after another to support those final 4 climbs. We were already up against it with a weak group. All right, well, that's one big failure. That's going to hurt our sponsor confidence. That was the biggest objective of the year, and we didn't even get a partial failure. We just failed completely. And there you go. There's that reevaluation. It's not 0, but 1 for 2 and that bad, and we're definitely going to fail some of the others just like that one. So tough tasks still ahead of us. Can we get 10%? That's the target. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. And bye for now.